Shalom. I'd like to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Kakadash. This is Maltazah coming at you another lesson. Double honors to apostles and elders of GMS who are doing this work with 100% truth and accuracy and sincerity. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect out there who are also doing this work with sincerity. To you all, I'd like to say Shalom. And straight to the point, this man is a madman. And everybody's seeing it. And the other nations, they're not falling for it. It's like a fisherman in the sea. And Donald Trump is trying to be that fisherman, trying to hook, line, and sink, that hook. And you see a man. And you see a man, these nations, they not falling for it. They the fish. They like nah, we not doing this no more. They're like, nah, we not falling for this trick no more. We've been through this how many times? They backing out. They like, And also, this president, this American president, his subordinates, his civilians, he trying to draft them. They like, especially these YNs. These men, they don't want to go to this war. They know this war was built on pure corruption and theft and all types of wickedness. And they also, it's not just because of that, it's because they're afraid. They know they're not built for the war. And this drafting is showing the true colors of America, Babylon the Great, and all the nations have their eyes on Babylon right now. So, this lesson is going to be based on these men in America being afraid of the things that's coming, being afraid of not going to that war that's coming, or that we in. It's not coming and we're in it. Let me correct myself. We in it. The man don't want to partake in it. The YNs, they don't want to partake in it. Even those that aren't considered YNs, they don't want to partake in it. Nobody wants to be a part of this war. The man in Babylon are weak. Let me repeat myself. The man in Babylon are weak. So before I begin any clips or videos in this whole lesson, I must have to say fair use. Any clips or videos used in this lesson are for educational purposes only and not for monetary purposes. I repeat, they're for educational purposes only, not for monetary purposes. Thank you. I just wanted to show that because, America's kind of behind the other nations, to be honest, especially China. China got some stuff that the American citizens don't even have, As you can see, they made some, some robots. Those robots is going to be a part of this war. They're going to be using them. They're going to be robo dogs, humanoid robots. It's gonna be some stuff, and these men don't want to partake in any part of that. Who wants to shoot a piece of metal, and not do much to it and risk yourself trying to take it out. It's nobody wants to deal with this. Not even the opposing side of America. They don't really want to do this war, but they want to do this war because America's been doing too much. And the people that's controlling America, nobody likes them, So, it's time for that shift. But regardless, none of these people are going to be the ruling class when this is all done.
Why choose Central Michigan University? Want to design your own brand?
And in the Chinese, they've been preparing for this war for the longest. The Iranians, Ishmaelites, the Moabites, they been on this. they ain't been slacking like the so-called Americans. They ain't been slacking. They've been doing this for a while the average American citizen just been sitting back, stuffing their face, getting obese, doing absolutely nothing. China already outnumber the man of America. So, what's really going on? What can DJ T do? He gonna have to draft people. But where you gonna draft them from? The man don't want to go.
$3 million and a paycheck?
Military draft? Are you kidding me? You think that Gen Z and millennials, younger millennials, are going to go get drafted to fight in the Iran war? You've got to be outside of your mind.
Draft? I don't think I could even do a pull-up, to be honest. I definitely can't fight in a war. Amazing.
Who would be...
And also, any clips or, channels I go on to view, you can go and subscribe to them and watch them if you want. There are some I subscribe to, there are some I don't, but it's mostly for information.
Eligible and ineligible for the draft?
Very good question. All U.S. Men, that is citizens, non-citizens, even undocumented immigrants, are required by federal law to register with the Selective Service Administration under the age of 20.
Hope that there is a draft. Okay, I really do hope the United States...
And the draft limit for United States is 18 to 25 at this current time.
Government activates the Selective Service.
Here are some legal ways to avoid or defer the draft. If you're a U.S. male between the ages of 18 to 25, these rules apply to you.
There are a lot of people out there worried about getting drafted, going in the military, serving in a war that they don't agree with. Let's break this down. I want to hear some of your thoughts down below. As somebody that went to the last war, been through all this stuff, and had to sign up for the Selective Service like all males have to, we're going to talk about it. Let's go.
Apply with Citizens Fast Line.
You know what? I hate ads, so I'm just gonna go to the next one. This is the final one.
We're not saying that, but I'm saying this generation will rather go to prison instead of going to the war. And I'm one and the same. Before I get drafted, y'all can count me out. Go in and lock me up.
And can you blame what he's saying? Like, who wants to go to this war? This is a war meant for the people to lose. People are going to war for people that... This is a blood war. Like literally, like you literally just throwing your life out there for literally something pointless that could have been prevented. These people, nobody wants to go and sacrifice themselves for the small hats. Small hats are the reason why they're. Nobody wants to go over there for that. You know, that could have been resolved, but those that are in this truth, you know, being guided by Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, we know the real reason why this war is going on.
Throw away the key, because it ain't going to be me dying for this country.
I would never go.
But the average civilian, they lost in the sauce. It's like in the time of Noah. These people are eating, drinking, and marrying, but were just lost. You know, they were just out there, just lost. And when that flood came in, they were taken away. And it's gonna be the same as this time. These people, they're lollygagging. They're just out here enjoying their festivities, these sports, the entertainments. You know, working their daily lives, getting married. And when this war come to this land, they're gonna be lost. When the war actually affects this land completely, and they start noticing no food is coming in no more, etc., etc. Yeah, and then your stomach start hitting their back. Yeah. But back to the subject.
To war for this fucking country. I would easily take going to prison than going to war any day of the week. I'm not trying to die on no foreign soil. I'll avoid the PTSD. I'll avoid, getting my limbs blown off. I'm cool with all that, bro. My grandfather fought in the Vietnam War, bro. He got his legs blown the fuck off. He has no legs. No legs. Nigga like me, I'm going to jail for 5 years, bro, and I'm getting out. And I know some of you will say, like, oh, you're a bitch, you're a pussy, you fight for the country. But it's like, bro, I'll get out of jail probably like 26, 27 maybe. Still young enough to, like, go out, go get after the world and shit.
See, what he don't understand is what you gonna go out to the world to if your land's destroyed? Oh, man, these white ends. Jeremiah 51 and 30. Like, that was a prime example. That whole thing, like, and that's the scripture we're gonna go into. Prime example. Where are you gonna go back to? Nobody wants to go. Nobody wants to be drafted in this war. Where are you gonna go back to in this so-called years out of prison? This landmass is not gonna be here. Nobody wants this landmass to exist anymore. This landmass is gonna be freaking destroyed desert. Hey.
Limbs would be good. Catch up on some reading, working out. Probably go to the cells with the bros and shit too. I would never fight for this country, bro. I'm sorry. I'm good. I'm so cool with that. I don't want to shoot. I don't want to get shot. I don't want to get blown up, and I don't want to blow niggas up.
My black ass will go to jail before I fight in anybody's war. I'm not joining any army, and nor can you make me. Your orange ass want to start this shit, you better get your orange red looking ass out there and fight, and everybody that voted for you, get your ass out there and protect this country, because the rest of us, we send our black asses to put.
And you can tell this dude got a bit of Kool-Aid in his tank, a little bit of too much sugar. That's another reason why a lot of the men ain't going to this war. These motherfuckers got too much sugar in their tank. This rainbow crap is annoying. The men have become so weak and feminine.
Oof. Locked up. Yeah, we gonna be singing Akon before they singing a funeral song. Bone Thugs and Harmony, Crossroad. Over my body. Meet you at the crossroad, and I'm gonna miss everybody, and I'm gonna miss everybody. Nah, y'all ain't finna be singing that over me, because I done went out there and got hit up.
Y'all talking about a possible military draft. Do y'all know that this generation is openly and willingly to volunteer for jail? before joining the armed services? This generation will tell you straight up, I will go to prison before they go to goddamn the military, bro. Like, this generation's not gonna join no draft. Mind you, in prison, they got cell phones. They got cell phones, they got the gym, they be having a blast sometimes. Boy, I be looking at their TikToks like, why am I watching them on TikTok? Nigga, you're not supposed to be seeing shit. You're not even supposed to know TikTok exists. And y'all talking about something, oh, there's gonna be a military draft. Ain't nobody going. Ain't nobody signing up. Nigga, they will hurt themselves before getting put into any position. Don't nobody want to go do no duck walk butt ass naked, get their booty hole poked to go fucking fight in a war that they don't even see fit. They don't see the reason or the proper cause. Exactly. There's not a single valid reason that we've been given on why we are even over there.
Exactly.
Facts. We're not fighting for our country. We're fighting for a white man. And I'm sick of that shit.
You are not fighting for the country. You are taking for the country. You trying to take that oil, right? You trying to steal. But nah, ain't nobody going. First of all, if you believe in the Most High, then you're not going to work because we don't believe in taking nobody's, right? We don't believe in taking nobody's life. Thou shalt not kill. What am I going over there to kill for? Or be killed? In prison, they got cell phones, food bin.
But this man and this whole so-called nation, it's a wrap. It's at its due time. It's at its due time. It's at its due time. And here you go. Fines of $250,000, up to 5 years in prison, and denial of federal student aid or jobs. This kingdom, it's at its breaking point. It's at its very end. It's at the very end of his lifeline, and we're not surprised. We've been waiting on this. A wicked kingdom cannot last for too long, and this is the most wicked kingdom to have exist. This is the worst of the worst. Jeremiah 51:30. The mighty man of Babylon have forborne to fight. And before I continue, the word forborne, to stop, cease, desist, forgo, Salakia, cease, to be, leave, undone, forbear. Now that mean they like, no, like, I'm not going there. Like the YN in the video. He said, no, I'm not going there. I'd rather go to jail. He said, no, I'm not going over there to fight this war for them people. He said, what did I look like? Jeremiah 51:30. The mighty men of Babylon have forborne to fight. They have remained in their holds. Their might have failed. They became as women. And the nature of women is fragile. You know, they submissive, easily terrified, easily afraid. You know, the smallest thing can make them scared. You could put a little mouse in front of them, a little mouse dart past them, they get scared. Put a spider on their shoulder and freak out. You get what I'm saying? Not all women, but a good majority amount of women would freak out to those things. Continuing on. They have burned their dwelling places, Her bars are broken. This place is through. And you can see it. The news, the world, we at the breaking point. We at the very end of this place. And Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, the water, you know. And hopefully me and the brothers of GMS and all the other brothers and sisters out there that's, you know, doing this work. Hopefully we're all of the hopeful elect, you know, because this place, these people, this food, like everything, it's just, it has to go. It has to go. But yeah, these YNs, these men in America are afraid to go to war. And with that being said, I, my desire, and the hopeful elect out there who are pushing this work, let us be of the hopeful elect. Call Halayim La, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua Hashem Kakadash. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect out there. To you all, I'd like to say Shalom.